Welcome to Code with Petit Pois. In this tutorial we're going to look at Astro and why it is a good framework for beginners to make content-driven websites. This is the main page, Astro page, and as you can see it powers marketing sites, blogs, e-commerce websites and more. Now the reason to use it is it's a JavaScript web framework that's optimized for building fast content-driven websites. So it improves website performance, sending lightweight HTML to the browser and no JavaScript by default. It allows you to load data from anywhere, your file system, an external API, or a CMS like Strapi or Payload or Sanity. You can also extend it with your own favorite tools like Vue or Tailwind CSS, Starwind UI. So these are the reasons to use Astro, and this is showing you the best conversion rates on loading times compared to other popular static site generators. So you can use React, Vue, Preact, Svelte and Solid inside your components, and it gives you an idea, a little snippet of what this thing here, a add to cart page would look like. So there's content collections, which is markdown files that you can store, view transitions to make things morph and swipe across the page, and as we said before, zero JavaScript by default, and many other things. So what we'll be looking at today is a simple way to actually install, make sure you how to get this all set up on your machine. So we looked at why Astro in their documentation. It talks again about islands and zero JavaScript by default, content collections. But the first thing we do if we want to install Astro is to make sure we have a code editor. Now my code editor of choice is Visual Studio Code. It's free and even has agent mode now, so you can obviously use that. So I would you need to download that. I'm on Windows, so but whatever platform that you use, Visual Studio Code is by far one of the best editors, and obviously everybody has an opinion about that, but that's the one I choose. And you will also need Node.js. This is nodejs.org, and Node.js allows you to run JavaScript on your machine it creates a server for you to do that. You can also create your own servers, write tests, etc. But you need to have Node.js downloaded on your machine. And once you have a code editor and Node.js, we can move on to installing Astro. So let's do that now. So here I am inside of Visual Studio Code. I've opened created a blank folder called Astro Beginner. And what we're going to do now is we're going to open the terminal. And then we're going to go to Astro and we're going to copy this code snippet here. I'm going to add a space and a dot so that it will do it within this folder. Okay, so it's saying it wants to create a Astro project. So you have quite a few options. You've got a basic starter project, a blog template, a starlight template, and a minimal empty template. So we're actually going to use the minimal, and we're going to install the dependencies, and we're going to initialize a Git repository. So that's pulling everything from Git, so that we have all that we need for creating the Astro file, Astro website. So as that's initializing, as you can see, it's creating these folders. Everything's initialized. Okay, so now that everything's done, what we can do, we can run npm run dev, and then we can go to this specific, there we are. This is the page, and we have this Astro file. So there we've actually installed Astro and created a new project.